have a look in no.
No. Just bring if you bring the bag down, yeah? It shouldn't be too heavy, it's just...
A bag? Would it be a bag or? A bag in that gap?
No,
How's that operated? It's not far there.
it'll be, I'd imagine, a ram.
A what?
A ram or two, a hydraulic ram.
Wow.
Oh, what?
What's that, is it?
Yeah, it's a concealment. Right. They've put bloody bricks on the inside of this door.
Really?
Yeah.
Bingo.
So, just going to talk us through this one. So, came into this room here. It's under a shop, and the dog has gone over here and had a change of behaviour in this corner here, and he's basically change of behaviour and airing up where the torchlight is, and the dog's been airing up here, climbing up the wall, and this is where he's then given he's sat and started barking. So although he didn't put his nose on it, he couldn't pinpoint the source. With this dog, Griff, I know that when he does what he does, like he did here, that there's something here. Yes, and so yeah, so this is the corner of this little room in the cellar underneath the shop where the dog indicated. So here, so if I go back out, I've got a duck because it's tiny. What I did then, because the dog has given that change of behaviour over here, in this corner, I've brought him out, and I've wanted to see what is the other side of that wall, and it was here, but it didn't make sense to me. So then I started working the dog up this wall. So that's the room where the dog went in and indicated. I then, because I couldn't get the dog down here because of all this rubbish, and I didn't think that this wall here was the actual wall that the dog was indicating on the other side, I've started working the dog down here, and then he's indicated here on this section of wall. And this is what we've got. The concealment was basically in this little room. It was here, and the dog has it's a hydraulic concealment. The shelving system comes out at the press of a button. We couldn't see it. No one could see it. But the dog could. When the dog searched this section of wall, the dog put his nose on it. And now I'm just thinking back, I'm working it all back to what the dog was doing. It makes perfect sense, because the tobacco was all on this shelving system, and it was in the back there on the right hand side is the other side of the wall where the dog gave his change of behaviour and his initial indication. So the dog was right, but he was getting it from about 3 meters away on the other side of the wall. So because of the dog's change of behaviour, which I saw, that then has led me to investigate further and look to see what's on the other side of these walls, and we've ended up with a great find, this hydraulic shelving system that comes out. And so just to go back, we got it because of a dog's change of behaviour, and then a sit and a bark over in this room, which, as you can see, from there to there is about 2.5 meters, 3 meters. So the dog was spot on, but he couldn't put his nose on it because it was the other side of the wall down this end. So I'm very pleased with this, really pleased with this find. Amazing, really nice. But change of behaviour, and that led me to start investigating and putting the dog's nose in other places, and we ended up with this. Brilliant.